Imagine a child crying in a village. This child is not crying because he skinned his knee riding a bike or because he's grumpy and needs a nap. This child is crying because of hunger pains. The only thing standing between this child and death is a nutritious meal. In order for there to be enough food for me, all of you, and the rest of the world, we depend on farmers. Now, the number of farmers is rapidly decreasing because our farmers are aging out and the younger generation is not standing up in the world of agriculture. Therefore, the yield of these crops has to be increased. Genetically modified foods, also known as GMOs, increase a crop yield, decrease the need for chemical applications of pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, and fertilizers. Can also increase drought tolerance, which is important in places like Africa. GMOs have received a bad reputation. Educate yourself on the matter. Weigh out your pros and cons. I encourage you to form your own opinions based on solid education of the subject. Don't take my word for it, and definitely don't take what the media publishes. A good example of a GMO product is a BT corn. It is a genetically modified, adding a naturally occurring bacterium. This bacterium allows the corn to be more resistant to pests, which allows there to be less waste and decreases the need for a chemical pesticide, where it's increasing the yield, therefore making a more healthy, nutritious food for the world. The fact of the matter is, a farmer has to protect his crop. It's his livelihood and his family depends on it. If the farmer does not use a GMO crop, he's going to be spraying chemicals. I personally would rather feed my family a product that has used a naturally occurring gene added to an agricultural product rather than one coated in chemicals. Recently, non-GMO foods are all the rage by the health fanatics. I hate to break it to you, but if you use cornmeal, flour, or cornstarch, or many other common household items, you're consuming a genetically modified product. These GMOs have yet to be proven to be harmful. There's such a lack of long-term research on GMOs. Many anti-GMO advocates may say that GMOs are on the rise, just as cancer is on the rise, suggesting that there's a correlation there. Well, I would have to question, first of all, how are you sure it's a GMO? It could be so many other factors. What about the BPA in your plastic? Or maybe even the pollution in the air from your car's exhaust? What about the chemicals that are unnatural in your cosmetic products, in your cleaning supplies that you're surrounding your family with? I urge you to do research. Know more about the genetically modified foods that you and your family are consuming. If GMO is not the answer to solving world hunger, then what is? I would love to walk up to that starving, crying child and hand him an ear of GMO corn. Soothe his hunger pains and add nutrition to his weak body. Wouldn't you do the same?